Rawr.
And we're back with more Cities Skylines, and you know what? It's starting to look a little more outside like it is inside because it's December. Alright, now we got that out of the way. Let's see what's going on. Our tram system is operating, maybe not the most efficiently. We have 415 citizens per week and then 2 tourists. That's pretty good, considering it doesn't even really go to our touristy stuff. But the good news is our citizens are using the tram system, so this should help reduce some of the shenanigans we've been having going in terms of dealing with this badness. We also have cabs as an option, or a taxi depot. Maybe we'll look at that soon. We have a tremendous amount of money in the bank, so I think we should really focus on doing some upgrades and some further development. I really like the strip that we have now of the high density residential, especially compared to these little houses that haven't realized there's space behind them now, but there's a really nice little kind of small town vibe going here. But yeah, so we're going to continue with our high density building by making some prettier road options here. So can we do this without destroying all these houses ideally? There we go, it's not too bad. So we're going to start backfilling these guys with high density neighbors. There we go. And eventually this little enclave here will probably become all high density since it's near the highway anyway. But yeah, so let's take a look and figure out how we want to design this. Because we have this nice new parky area here. So we're going to have to build a road around it. I figure we'll try to go for something that's a little bit nicer than just straight roads coming around to hook up around it. There we go. So we have our nice little kind of snow park here. What did we put in here? We have a campfire park, we have a skating ice hockey rink, we have a snowmobile track, and then we have a dead person at the cross-country skiing facility. Not great news. Maybe you'll actually also look at putting, pardon me, putting putting a cemetery in the super high fancy area, because we got a lot of dead people kicking around. We don't have a lot of cemetery coverage around here, but I think we have a bit better now. We do also have our roads are getting a bit clogged up. We're gonna have to look at some other kind of way to get the trucks carrying all the goodies to be sold in our fancy Yorkville area here. Gotta get them in town while avoiding the traffic snarling that we're seeing in a couple different places. So for now, though, yeah, we're gonna go back to our high density zone here and figure out exactly what it is we want to do. So let's see here. Well, we'll have to connect these two because why not? Actually, yeah. And if we do curved roads, if I can make some nice, like, radial, it's still pretty straight. There we go, some nice kind of radial curves. They're gonna look a bit better than just straight roads all the time. Again, it may not be the most efficient, but I'm really hoping for something that's going to look cool as all heck. Oops. I want to get that as straight as I can. And then in here, bish, bash. We'll leave that little bit of a gap for now. There we go, that's not too bad. And we gotta go to our wonderful little pipe system for our heating. We're doing pretty well with that. I'm fairly confident we'll be able to continue heating our city this way, pretty much indefinitely. We need a pipe here, we'll hook it up there. Might have been cheaper to do it there, but what can you do? Okay, that whole area is heated, so once we have the demand for it, we can expand out there. Now we do have some more commercial demand, and we also need to start looking at how we're going to get vehicles across, because we can really plan out a better road series option on this side. And because we're looking at high density, I don't care about bicycle lanes here, but we do want to maybe look at some 4-lane roads with tram track to get guys to the higher density kind of zone here for our industry. I'm trying to do it without ruining all the infrastructure we've already set up. Keyword try. So let's drop this one downtown. It's not super pretty, but it's gonna work, and we have the option to put a tram down here if we really want to. I don't think we want to yet, but we may. That didn't cut the power lines? Okay, good. Alright, so this should also give us a lot better overall flow in this zone. Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. So for those of you who are just tearing your hair out looking at this, yeah, it's not great. Eventually we'll end up tearing this down and building it out in a much better way. Part of the reason I'm not super worried about it right now is we also still need to figure out how we want to expand and if we want to buy more of this island or not, and how we want to move forward with that, because that's going to impact kind of how we want to do things going forward here. In the meantime, though, I do want to get some more heavy industry in and not just offices. Although I think our education is going fairly well, so we will also plop some more offices here. But we're still going to have those lower income housing areas, and I want to make sure we don't leave those guys out jobs-wise. So I'm going to do the terrible thing of just going ahead and zoning all of this. I don't want to do it on the ramps, though. There we go. Boop. Okay, so here we have this all kitted up properly here, and we can start looking at how we want to expand our working park here. So 2-lane road with tram tracks. We're gonna have to upgrade all this eventually because we want to have the tram service running for our offices here and not just have those guys driving to work constantly, because that's gonna make a real pain in the butt when it comes time to like deal with traffic in this area. Otherwise, I think it's going okay thus far. We can use this road to hook around behind, and then that'll fill that up properly. And that looks okay. It's not like a super pretty zone, but it gets the job done. Yeah, we can build a full hospital now. It's fine. And, ooh, no. Cancel. Oh god, no. Oh no. What have I done? Alright, let's just go ahead and fix that little boo-boo. There we go. Hopefully these offices come back. Alright, that's vaguely fixed. These guys probably are going to want heat and water. What do you know? They do. Okay, that's all good. Oh, these other guys are probably going to want their standard water since we didn't set it up yet. For their sewage as well, I suppose. There we go, they have their services now. We have almost no demand for anything, but we do have a lot of money. Okay. Let's focus back on our fancy zone here. So we're having some sewage output problems. Nice thing about that is we now have the money to, where if we can fit it, to put down a proper, I'm just gonna say it, poo water cleaner-upper, like sanitation system instead of relying on these monstrosities. So these ones will do 160,000 squared meters or cube meters of, wow, math, of excrement per week versus these bad boys that do a fair amount. So not quite enough to actually replace the existing system, unless, actually we're just going to go ahead and do that. We're going to delete these two, and we're going to pop another one of these down. So now we have two of these bad boys. We should see less wastewater, or gray water, shall we say, leaking into the bay, and then maybe eventually coming back over here, which would be gross. But for now, it's going okay. The one other thing I'm seeing is a little bit of water complaint, which we can really easily fix just by the old one too here. But the other big complaint I'm seeing is crime. Crime is becoming a bit of an issue. So we're going to have to go ahead and figure this out. So we can build a prison. Jails. Oh, we have space for a jail. Prison van capacity. Hold criminals for a short time, but a prison needs to rehabilitate them. So maybe Garbage Island is also going to play host to a prison. Boom. Because why not? We just spent... I should have looked at the cost of that before buying it. Okay, so we have a prison, and beside the prison, we're going to put a little police station in there. And we're going to put a little police station into our new enclave here once we have the money. Whoops. Let's speed time up. We just blew through our, whatever that was, like almost 200k we started the episode off with. But yeah, Ridgetown's full of crims. It's surprising. I guess maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But either way, now we have police coverage on the new island. Every island now, I believe, except for Industry Island, has a cop shop. I'm not super worried about Industry Island not having one, unless these guys are. Crime rate is high. I guess we don't want to have a lot of crime in the old industrial area, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll throw down a police station then. Get them a nice waterfront territory. There we go. That should take care of that. So every island now has a police presence. We have a proper prison on Garbage Island. Everything is powered by one windmill. It's completely closed off. If it gets really bad, we can just blow the bridges and seal them off, and then like, sorry, see ya. We're all right there. Winter is coming. Winter was coming. Ha ha ha. Very funny. All right, let's go back to figuring out some other wacky designs for this place here. So these are just roads with the trees. Maybe we'll do some one-way roads on this side. Maybe not. What do we have here again? Cross-country skiing park. Oh yeah, and the cemetery. Let's look at some of our specialist buildings. So we can't build any of these yet, right? Because we have specific things we need to do. Ice hockey arena. We need 4 more geothermals. That's pretty expensive. To fill one snow dump. Let's see what we have here. Uncovering the road. So this one's cooking along. Spa hotel's getting closer. Boiler, we are using both. Snowboard arena, same thing, ticking along. Santa Claus's workshop, 20 instances of tramline. What does that mean? Have 20 completed instances of tramline. We have 1. Oh, goodness. So that means setting up 20 different routes of trams, I believe, within our city, which is probably doable, but seems a little excessive given the setup that we have currently. Wow, industry is really kind of shortly ticking along here. Not enough workers, not enough workers. Well, we're going to solve your worker problem by putting some high density residential in. This is going all right. We have our old roundabout around Craggy Rock there. Things are going okay. University, we have plenty of space. High schools, a little bit less so. Elementary schools, definitely less so. As we get more development in the high density, we'll have to put some schools down. And Fancytown, I just realized, has no schools whatsoever. So we're going to have to go ahead and give these people what they asked for, which is an elementary and a high school. There we go. How are the bridges doing? Maybe we should just add another... Should I add another inbound bridge? Because the outbound bridge seems very rarely used. Some people are taking the other far way around. I guess they go by the prison now, so maybe it's not as nice of a drive as it once was. But yeah, so maybe we should add a second one-way inbound bridge. Where do we want to do it? We'll do it from here in there. There we go. So this should help cut down traffic on that bridge if these guys are smart. Because it gets them on the same thoroughfare road, which is doing... It's a bit snow covered. But the intersection seems to be okay. We'll have to look at reworking this eventually and figure out a better way to do it, because this is not the most efficient way right now. The traffic also doesn't seem to realize... Oh, I see. I see. The reason this bridge is not seeing much movement is we have this artery that's feeding the central bridge that comes all the way down and moves into the central area. So even though we built a relief bridge, no one's going to use it because you have to come down this road anyway just to turn right or go all the way around. The pathing doesn't make a ton of sense to get there. Now these guys are going to be coming from Industrial Island. So maybe we run a parallel to the tram line, a road network that filters in. Yeah, well, if we build it, we will see if they will come. We'll make it a prettier road at least. Can I build over? Do I have to go up one? Okay, good. And I come back down. And it turn. Oh, that's hideous. I guess because it curbed, so it switched into a causeway from the suspension bridge that we had going. There we go. So this is directly from Industrial Island to the fancy mall town. It is a two-way street, or by street I mean two-way long causeway that hopefully will take some of the pressure off the industrial folks. I don't imagine a lot of people who were living on this island will be working in the industrial zone. They'll probably be in offices, but we'll see how it goes. I guess we could have also just upgraded this to being a better one-way. Maybe we'll do that anyway, until we figure out a better solution to this. So the feeder is a much larger road. This had a little bit of an impact, not a whole lot, because this road is still a narrow one. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping this super bridge... Yeah, this super bridge is getting a fair amount of traffic now. Okay, I feel better about that. What a strange way to build a bridge, and such a long way to go, too. It's got a nice little hump over the tram line. That should be nice. Alright, so we have more death problems and some garbage problems in the old town here. This is kind of to be expected. But that said, we're still growing. We still have happy population. We're just rolling in the big bucks. Things are going pretty well. So we didn't accomplish a ton of stuff here today, but I think we're going to call it here for today. Thank you for joining me on this first wintry December episode, and see you next time.